Welcome. Let's go ahead and take a look at TransRoad USA. So when the game starts, we're greeted with this menu. We've got some options here. Adjust the graphics, change your resolution, quality, some sound settings you can change, and we've got some gameplay options, how you want things to react depending on when things take place throughout the game. You can increase the game speed to play to normal speed. When a truck is assigned a contract, different things, toggle on and off. We've got new game, load a game. You can load a game that you've been playing previously. Here we've got the credits. Let's go ahead and take a look at what new game shows us. We've got the campaign, which takes us to a story. It says experience the story of you and your partner, Billy Bowman. We've got quest mode. You can fill quests that guide and challenge you. And then we've got the sandbox mode. Let's go ahead and take a look at the sandbox mode first. So you've got 3 custom slots that you can, or presets you can save to. You can go ahead and tweak different settings in the game. If you want to have more money, lower the prices of trucks, things like that. Salaries, you can lower those or raise those, make the game harder or easier. All kinds of different settings depending on where you are, different sections of the game, categories. And you can save those to the presets. And then the game starts and you pick your competitors that you want. And then you would start the game. So that's sandbox mode. And then quest mode is the same thing, but then specific tasks will come up and challenge you, or things that you can, goals you can achieve along the way. And then we've got a campaign, which takes us through a story. And it begins like this.
Everything all right over there? We should reach our destination soon, and then we'll be done with this contract. Then we can finally set off on our... I can't wait. It's gonna be great, buddy.
It's gonna to be great, buddy.
Billy Bowman, you and your partner are fired, effective immediately.
What, we're fired? Why?
Don't start. I got enough trouble with my company as it is. I just can't employ you two anymore. That's it.
That didn't just happen, did it? We're out of work. What are we gonna do now?
We establish our own company.
Our own company? Are you serious?
And then here it takes us into the game where we can go and create our name and then start the game. That's the campaign, and it starts you up in the northeast corner of the United States.
So, where do we start? Some headquarters wouldn't be bad. It's best if we start in our hometown up northeast, Augusta, Maine. The loan we requested has just been granted by the National Trucking Bank.
So then we get a loan, and then it starts you right over here in the northeast corner of the map. And if you use the WASD keys, you can move around, and then the middle mouse will zoom in on the map. So this is where the campaign begins, and then shows you where your little area is that you start. Then you can go ahead and start adding contracts to the game. Let's go ahead and take a look at what a sandbox game looks like with your competitors. So this is the Cave Company, Kampunoi Cave Company, and then you can go ahead and set your competitors that you want to have, how many you want, if you want none or all 5 or whatever you want to do here. And over here you can click on this little toggle here, the pencil or the pen, and you can change the way that you appear in the game. You can also pick a logo. See if we can find a cave. Don't see one. So we'll pick this cowboy hat. You can pick the color of your vehicle, which just colors the trailer skin and the tractor here, the truck. See that what that does there. And then if you pick a different secondary color, kind of nice if they had a color wheel or something. This is supposed to be white, I think, but it looks kind of cream. This is the cave gaming truck. See, there's a black. And when you're satisfied with the way your truck looks, you hit start. And you just decide what kind of a trailer that you want and a truck that you want to start with. So you got dry vans, you can reefers, or you can start with dump. And then there's some positives and negatives listed. This one has contracts have moderate payments, and then contracts over here have low payments. So I assume this is the easiest start, but it's also the beginning, because these dump trailers, these 3-axle trucks, they make more money. And you go ahead and pick a place that you want to start. You place your headquarters. Let's go ahead and take a look at the user interface. So over in the top left corner, of course, we've got our dashing little photo of ourselves and our company icon or logo. We've got our headquarter screen, which comes complete with all kinds of different things. Your concessions, these are basically your rights to buying these types of vehicles, these trailers, the dry van, reefer, dump, and etc. This gives you the right to be able to purchase them in the game. Of course, we can do loan stuff here. You can unlock a first loan. Here's our drivers. You can look at hiring, our cash flow screen, or our budget. This is the marketing. It's locked right now. Here's our competitors, prices. Of course, the game just started, so we don't see any of that, and the game is paused. We could go ahead and hit play. And then we've got our fleet. Shows up over here. Trucks that need maintenance, trucks that are idle, and then we've got how many we've got of these trailers and trucks, and then how many we've hired. Here's our rating, how we fare with the other companies, and you can see that we're not faring so well at the start. We haven't done anything. Here's a radio, stream in-game songs or stations. Messages will show up here. Here's our speed control. Here's a manual, some helps. Of course, this takes us to the menu. Our headquarter information. These are the clients that are in your city. This would be marketing area here. It's locked right now. And then the contracts that you can select from that are available. And you can see when you hover your mouse over them, it puts an arrow down onto the road, showing where that contract is taking you. This is a mail contract. These are mail haul. Let's see what else. supplies, and as you unlock more clients, then you can haul more things as you want to, and then as you want to, you take contracts that you want to take, you would drag them over here into this section here. And that was probably not the best contract to start with, but it's an example. And you hover your mouse over it and you can see information about it and how many trucks you might need to complete the route on time. So that's a brief overview. You want to confirm that or just revert the changes, you can get rid of it. You've got different sections here where you can add more contracts depending on the trucks. You might have multiple fleets or trucks with different trailers. Other thing we can do, there's different locations where you can go and look at your purchasing vehicles or trucks. And then here we've got trailers for sale, and these are the new ones. A little bit about their speeds. Don't have the concession to purchase this one, or the right to purchase this particular one, the dump. As you can see, there are, let's see here, used locations. Bernie's used trucks. These locations also are the same for whatever game you start. I think it would be interesting if they randomized that, but I did a test and they were always the same. So this would be the used trucks. They're going to be a little bit cheaper and not as reliable. You can see in this section some of the stats. Of course, we've got trailers as well. $600 a week for the cost every week. So you just kind of gotta play the game and get a feel for cost and the miles per gallon for your fuel economy, and then you want to also balance it with your speed and try to get the one that's the best price and also good speed. So you can see they're located throughout the world here. And performance is not the best in this game, especially as you add more trucks or more routes. So that's a brief overview and look at the in-game user interface and some of the features of this game for TransRoad USA. Thanks for watching.